zBoost and its parent company, Wilson Electronics, all have been on the show over the years for a long time because we love their products. They work, they're very helpful, and of course, they're leaders in the cellular signal boosting market. And the director of sales for zBoost is Frank Smith, joins us here in our broadcast booth. Welcome into Tomorrow, Frank. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you?
Pretty fine, and you guys are certainly busy. Every time we've been by your exhibits, it's like there's lots going on, and that's a good thing. People want to know, oh my gosh, you're solving this problem that since cellular's been around.
That's right.
And I'm sure will always be a problem. What is it you're showing here at CES?
So we're showing our zBoost line of cell phone signal boosters. So essentially, we've all been in our homes where we can't use our devices because of the weak indoor cellular signal, whether that's caused by the building construction in your home, the distance from a cell phone tower, maybe the rolling terrain or the foliage. Anything that gets in between your cell phone or your mobile device and the signal coming from the tower degrades the signal and the performance of your mobile device.
I've never heard of the rolling terrain of your foliage as being a problem, but it certainly can be.
Absolutely.
I mean, anything that interrupts the signal can be an issue. And, of course, we don't have a lot of rolling terrain in Miami, so I guess I don't think of that. But we certainly have buildings and trees and other things, and just stuff blocking the signal.
That's right.
A gaggle of kids on the corner. Get out of the way. You're breaking. You're blocking my cell signal. But the point is, you're right. We've all experienced those issues, whether it be inside the house, inside the car, at the office, whatever the case. And yet, when we move around, oh, here it comes. I'm getting some bars.
Everybody stand still. Stand on one foot. Go by that one window. We've all done it.
Lift your left arm and right. I mean, it's so bizarre. But now you're providing solutions for those issues, but you're also making it interesting because you've got several different products based on whatever you need most help with.
That's right. So our family of solutions range anywhere from if you need coverage from small spaces to larger spaces, whether it be personal space or your whole home or a large building, and then also when you're on the go, if you need it inside your automobile, say you're trying to stay connected on your commute to work. So anywhere that you live your life where you need to stay connected, we try to have a zBoost solution to help bring in that coverage so you can stay connected with everything with friends and family and work.
Sure, and there are some where you're able to, if you've got a good signal outside and you can put an antenna outside where you've got good signal, and then you run a physical cable.
That's right.
Because not everything is wireless, and nor do you want it to be in
That's
some
right.
cases. And then you run it to like an inside base unit that is putting out the signal, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I can make and receive calls again, or send my data, or do whatever it is I'm trying to do on my phone.
That's right. You're exactly right. There's an outside antenna that captures that signal that's outside, brings it inside through the cable to the base unit that just boosts and rebroadcasts that signal indoors for multiple simultaneous users, for multiple devices, as well as it's carrier agnostic, so it'll boost all the carrier signals at the same time. So no programming or anything like that. Just set it and you're ready to go. And
that's important too. It used to be when these things were first coming out that you had to say, okay, what carrier are you on? And then it had to be based on those frequencies, and what a pain.
Right.
And it's like, well, let's see, two of us in the house are on AT&T, and another one's on Verizon, and this one's on Boost. And
that's right.
And it just got nuts.
That's right.
Not an issue anymore. Right.
Right. So now we have our Soho, which does our voice. So if you just need voice connectivity, you can grab that one. If you need voice and data, like you said, you need better 4G LTE, you can grab our Soho Trio line. So basically, any type of coverage that you need for any carrier and any device, we want to try to have a solution. We do have a solution for those applications.
Now, I'm also hearing listeners in my head saying, okay, well, that's great, but I'm in a condo, or they won't let me put an outside antenna, or I can't get to the outside.
Right.
Have no fear.
Have no
fear. You
that's
can
right.
solve that problem, too.
That's right. As if you have enough signal at the inside of a window where you can place a call, we have a solution for you. Because there's
it's called removing the window, leaning out on the 27th floor. No.
That's right.
No.
It's called writing your landlord.
Exactly. So, owning the building, whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's an easy solution.
It is an easy solution where the antenna would just suction cup to the window. You just bring the base unit across the room to where you want to have that improved and extended coverage, plug it in, and you're ready to go.
So what you're describing to me, Frank, is a lot of it seems like DIY or do-it-yourself kind of stuff. We're not having to hire an engineer or an installer.
That's right.
To help boost our signal. These are all devices that we can run ourselves.
Absolutely. Just like anything else, it's definitely a DIY product, but for some of us, if you want to have it professionally installed, we have signed a deal with InstallerNet, a nationwide of professional installers that have been trained on how to install the zBoost solutions. So anytime you can purchase that after the application, work directly with an installer who can come in and do a professional job in as little as 2 hours or maybe even less and you're ready to go with improved coverage inside your home or office.
We keep hearing from more and more of our audience the last couple of years, especially about cutting the cords, whether it be cutting Comcast or cutting the phone company, whatever. These are the kinds of devices that help you do just that.
Right.
Why would you even need a landline anymore?
Yeah, it's interesting. A Harris poll we recently ran said 18% of people who own smartphones still have a landline strictly because they don't have good indoor coverage.
Whoa.
So if you got rid of the landline and you purchased a booster, it'd pay for itself after a short period of time. And you'd be able to enjoy your devices inside as you normally would, as you should.
There you go. You hit the nail on the head, as you should. I mean, you're already paying for your cellular service. It's not the carrier's fault necessarily that something inside your home may be even blocking the signal.
Exactly.
Although we'd all love a cell site right outside our door. That'd be wonderful in a perfect world, or maybe not. But the fact is, you're paying for signal, you're paying for service. Use it, and if you can get something like from zBoost that's going to literally boost your signal, take advantage of these things. What are the price ranges? Give me an idea of starting and on up.
Sure. Price ranges anywhere from $199 upwards to $599, just depending on the size of coverage that you need and the type of coverage that you need, whether it's voice or voice and data.
Gotcha. So yeah, if you got a big mansion, like all of us do, of course, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Down there in Miami, of course, South Beach.
I haven't been to mine yet. Maybe I do. But there are different things that will solve those problems, and you can check them all out when you visit zBoost.com, and of course we'll link you there. And Frank, we appreciate you spending a few minutes with us here at this very busy CES and telling us more about how we can solve these signal problem.
Always a pleasure, Dave. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. It's our pleasure. Again, zBoost.com. While you're there, intotomorrow.com. Be sure and check out the video of all of our radio interviews, not only this week, but 3 weeks worth of CES coverage as we continue to celebrate our 20th year on the air, launching here at CES. I'm Dave Graveline. We're back with more from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the International CES 2015 edition here on the Advanced Media Network.